All right, I got a good one for y'all, but first I'm gonna let more people get on. All right, y'all. Happy Thursday. So, first thing, this guy and this girl, they've been talking on the phone for, about a week or two, and they decide to plan a date or whatever. So, when the girl is like, cool, let's link up, let's do what we got to do. So when she tells him kind of where she want to go and what's what, she invites him, but when he shows up, he see her friends. Is that a red flag or is she being safe? Now, I remind you, this is the first date. This is the first date. So, what do y'all think? Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, people tell me about Tiffany Haddish all the time. They even say I sound like her, all of those things. So, yes, people tells me about that about the Tiffany Haddish. But again, I'm gonna repeat it. So this guy and this girl been talking like on the phone and everything. It's been about a week and a half. So and they wanted to meet up and stuff. So she decided, okay, he like, oh, where you want to go? So she tells him where she wants to go. But when he arrived, her friends are there. Is that a red flag or is she just being safe? What do y'all think? They say red flag, where's the date at? I mean, it's just at a public place. Honestly, my opinion, it depends on the vibe, but then again, I think it should be one-on-one first meets are always a little different. If it's in a public kind of red flag, but more private, I think it's her being safe. Red flags. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I get the safety. I get the safety thing. The thing about being safe though, but you could be safe without your friends being a date on a date with you. Like they even if they come to the place where you're meeting the guy, they need to sit over there. They don't need to be a part of the date though. It's weird. Yellow flag, red flag, green flag. Oh, so it's all of the above. Red flag, been there, done that. Red flag, run for cover. Cause it's like this. If you're going to meet somebody and y'all have not dated at all, like y'all just been talking on the phone. And I get the whole you don't know who you meeting, so you kind of just you want to be safe or whatever. But there's a way to be safe without your friends sitting at the same damn table with you and this man. Cause at this point, he gonna want to know if are we practicing poly or something? Because at this point, that's what it looked like. You got your friends there and stuff. Red flag, if she wants to be safe, she can bring pepper spray or something. That is true. He is not dating all at once. I'm trying to get to know you, not your friend. Agree to that. Okay. Yeah, because at this point it looked like y'all trying to use him because what you got your friends there for? I just don't understand what your As somebody friend, if my I wish my friend would ask me to go on a date with her to with a dude. I'm like, girl, I'm not going on no damn date with you. I look, drop that location. Girl, I will call you in the middle of the date, make sure you're okay, text you, all of those things. But no, I'm not going on no date with you with somebody. Like, what? If a red flag, if someone tells your business and pins someone that you like to talk because that people money what? You gotta retype that. I don't know what you was trying to say. Help a brother out. Damn, I ain't never cut hair before. Huh? What you I don't know what y'all here talking about. What? You missed the question. Did you get it? I said okay, the question was you and this girl been dating, a girl and a guy been dating. They been not dating. They've been talking about a week and a half, and now they plan to meet up and pretty much go on a date. But when he show up, her friends are there. So is that a red flag or is she just being safe? What if he started vibing with the one of her friends more than her? Then is he wrong? Well, you know what? I don't think he's wrong if he start vibing with one of her friends more than her because she set that up. This is the first date and you brought your friends with you on this first date. So at this point, I feel like everybody is free game. Like we don't nobody know each other. So we all just having a conversation. And if he decide he like the other friend energy more than yours, then that's gonna be on her. Of course, as a friend, she probably wouldn't talk to him or whatever. But at the same time, you brought them on your first date. Like he haven't even got to know you. So I wouldn't say it's wrong because like we all in conversation now. It's like we all on the first date. She isn't ready for a relationship. She bought her friends to accept a free meal. Well, you know they do that. They do that. They want their friends to have a free meal. That's a bucket of red flags. And if I vibe with her friends, that's on her. You bought your competition. She can have friends at the bar or across the street. I agree. It wouldn't be a date if her friends are there. She could have put her location on and let them know, or they could have been watching from a distance. I agree. So I get the being safe. I get that because there are some crazies in this world, and then a lot of people don't come off crazy. I get the being safe, but there are ways of being safe, but still not. Bringing your friends on a date, even if they're at the same restaurant and they sitting somewhere else just to keep an eye on you. Cool. He ain't even got to know that, but for them to be at the table, yeah, you going a little bit too far. All right, y'all. So y'all already know how it goes. I'm going to drop the link into the comments so you guys can click the link and come to the stage. You come to the stage, we whatever situation that you got going on, it could be a love interest, it could be family, friends, co-workers, it could be just a question that you have, it could be a topic that like been seeing or you want to have a conversation about it. Oh, anything like that we can determine if it's a red flag, real deal, just to see what's up. You have I say this all the time, but some people end up going over their time, but I'm just not a rude person, y'all. That's all. But you have 6 minutes. Look, 6 minutes. I like even numbers. I know 5 minutes sound better, but 6 minutes, I don't know. I like even numbers. But 6 minutes. If you need to go over that time, you need more time, then you need to book a clarity call because I do clarity calls. Are 100% confidential and it is a safe space. And that link is also in my bio, but I will drop it into the comments during the live. So now I'm about to drop the link and then I'm gonna start answering. I mean, not answering. Well, yeah, it is like I'm answering. So I'm dropping that link into the comments on all the platforms. On Instagram, it is pinned. So you just have to click it and yeah. Okay. Hello, Bo. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That's good. So I did hear like the backdrop of what you were talking about as far as females going on dates and then adding everybody else.
Mhm.
What is the worst date you've ever been
Good question. I gotta really think. The worst date?
Worst date.
And that have to be a one and done. So I gotta
Right.
think about. That is a good question. I can't think too far of the worst
Okay.
one, but I can think of one that I did not like. I went on a date and it like everything was cool, but for
Mm,
whatever reason, he wanted to tell me about his ex and why they broke up and why this and I'm like, I didn't ask. I don't care about your
yeah.
ex and stuff. But it was like the full detail to the point I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, in my head, like I'm ready to go. Like,
Right.
because
Okay.
why are you telling me detail why y'all broke up? And to the point that all about they like why they don't have sex no more. And I'm like, what? Hold up. What? This is not the day for me. Cause I thought we was trying to get to know each other. So
Right.
like I just that was a bad day. Yeah, it was definitely one and done. No.
Okay. What was your best date?
Best date, it actually was like something really simple. It was
Okay.
just like we went to the movies,
Mm,
enjoyed each other, like had a conversation after, like went and got something to eat.
mm,
Literally sat in the car and just talked while we ate for like an hour or so. Like to
okay.
me, that was the best date because it actually was no distractions and it was really like us getting to know each other. I felt like you really want to get to know me.
Okay. So from our last conversation and now, it seems like your love language is exercise. Well, not exercise, but quality time and physical touch. Is that correct?
Not physical touch.
Not physical touch.
Acts of service. You was
Okay.
right. Acts of service and quality
Okay.
time. Yeah,
And
definitely.
quality time. Okay.
Those are
Gotcha.
the two.
Okay. Okay. I was basing that based off the last conversation, but I got you
Nah, but
though.
look, you got close. Somebody else had got it. And I'm like, how y'all know? But I guess just listening to me talk.
Good. Absolutely. When was the last time you went on a date?
About 6 months ago. Hmm.
6 months ago. Okay. So how did that go?
Well, you know what? The day actually went good. It was the aftermath.
What was the aftermath?
Um, No, I don't hear from you for 2 weeks, and then it's like an excuse of why, and then that was an absolute no for me.
Okay.
No
It was just
contact, mm-mm, and
what
then,
was
of
the
course, the
excuse?
contact wanted to be more consistent when I cut it off, but it was like,
Yeah,
no, too late.
I guess. I guess. Now, as a woman of your stature, would you classify yourself as having options or just being open?
I good question. That look, you're making me think. I
Okay.
wouldn't say I have options because everybody don't like me.
Man, you got options. Come on now. If you look in your inbox right now, you have options. You
So I mean,
have.
but
Okay.
do you consider okay, so this is why I'm gonna say so options to me is like I actually like if it's three people, like I actually feel three people. Not okay, he like me, but I don't like him.
Okay.
So to me,
Sure.
that's not
Okay.
like an option for me because it's like, no, you don't
Okay.
have nothing for me. So
Okay.
that's why I'm like, I wouldn't say like options. And then I feel like for me, like for options to me, is like everybody is looking at me as wife. Everybody ain't
Okay.
looking at me as wife. So
Okay.
I'm probably their damn option.
Okay. I get it.
So I don't feel like, just because somebody like you, attracted to you, that don't mean they
Mm,
look at you as, further than that.
okay.
So that's why I'm like, I don't really just got options.
Mm,
So I wouldn't say that.
okay. Last question. I know we got a time limit. So, respecting your time, if you don't have options, what are the common things that you run into? And what are the qualities that you look for?
Well, my past common things were cheaters.
Okay. Okay.
Woo, they were some cheaters. Lord Jesus.
So lusting. Okay.
They were cheaters
Mm,
and the same excuse. Oh, you nag. And I don't nag.
mm,
My okay, so I'm gonna explain what they thought nagging was. For one, they wasn't used to me. Two, my nagging was me. I had to learn I can't change a person. People have to change on their own. So
right.
my nagging was wanting better for a person, but you have to want better for yourself. So other than that, it's just like noise in your ear.
Mm,
So that was something I had to learn. You can't make somebody change. You can't make them, want to be better for themselves. They have to. So other than that, I sound like I'm just bothering you. So
mm,
that was definitely, yeah. So of course that was their reason of cheating,
mm.
but it's still not a reason to cheat.
It's not. It's not. I think it's a reason for compensation, but not cheating. But I
Right.
definitely get it, and I do appreciate your time. So I'm gonna let you go, so that way you can answer somebody else.
Okay. Thank you for coming on.
No problem. You have a good day.
You too. What y'all say? Miranda, didn't he put me on the spot, Miranda? But it's cool. Like I like that though, or whatever. I'm okay. I'm cool with answering the questions. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I am the one that be listening to y'all questions, so that y'all do understand that I have been through some things too. What y'all say? Hold up. Deal with your trauma, get your therapy, flush stuff out down the commode, give the newbie a clean slate. Watching you for a while. Blessings. Thank you. Player's gonna play. He asking. I guess there's any man that doesn't cheat. Please answer my question. You know what, Treasure? I'm not a man, so I can't really just speak for a man, but I feel that at some point, this is what I say. I do believe there are men that don't cheat. And I don't believe 100% of men cheat, but I feel that at once upon a time of their life, they did cheat. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you meet him at his more mature age, he might be and I'm not going by age because it actually depends on the person. So you might meet him at say he 35 and he's been through the different type of females. Like I done been dating, I done did all the cheating and stuff. And trust me, I get all this what I'm saying right now about a man. I got this from a man. Um, they get tired because it's a lot dealing with multiple women. You got to deal with multiple attitudes. You got to deal with multiple people begging from you. You just it's like a bunch of personalities that you have to deal with, and eventually you're gonna get tired of that because females, we are naturally, we naturally will catch feelings for it. We get it. Like a man could talk to you and he don't really catch the feelings, but eventually, like it's a lot of women say, "Hey, I'll go in. I'm not catching no feelings or whatever." That's a lie. We eventually catch those feelings, and when we catch those feelings, like now we attached, but he's not attached, so he has to continue to deal with all of that the mood swings, everything like her tripping and all of that when he already told her what it was. She knew what it was, but come on, we as women, we fall for them anyway. So I think it once upon of their life at that time, they were cheaters. I do people could be serial cheaters in their 20s and stuff, and then they get to like 35 or 40, they like, I ain't no cheater. I don't want to cheat no more and be the most faithful man ever. So that's why I feel like I feel the thing that I don't feel like all men cheat. And I feel like this is he's a new person too. You got to think about it. If you were a cheater, just like you different than you were in your 20s, and if you were a serial cheater, you have to have a different mindset to become faithful, to be a faithful man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say all men don't cheat because the man that he was in his 20s is not the man that he is now. When he was a cheater, that's not the same man that's the faithful man, that's the family man. They want to, he want to get this one woman and take it to the next level. Like, So that's why I say that, like, I do feel like at once upon a time they've all cheated. Now I've heard some say they've never cheated ever in their life or whatever, and there's very few of them. But I feel like at one point of time of their life, they were cheaters. So like I feel like even the people have like I just said not too long ago on the live with Bo, I said that my past they were cheaters, right? Now now and today, especially my very first love, that was like I was 18 through 22. And he was like maybe 2, 3 years older than me. So he was like early 20s. So now it's like 20 years later. He in his 40s. Do I think he the same person? No, absolutely not. Well, I hope he ain't. Nah, I ain't gonna say he not because I don't talk to him. But I would hope he's not the same person he was in his 20s. And he could be a faithful person now. Like he could be then learned his lesson. Hopefully he have. But that's what I'm saying. So I don't feel like they all cheaters. I just feel like at one point of their life they was a goddamn cheater until they mature and be ready to not be a cheater. Yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. Some things I see are so unbelievable that they have to be skids. I just clocked 32 years old and my ex still doesn't want to let go. Please, how do deal with someone who feels like you wasn't good enough for them until you left? Now he keeps saying he wants to come back. Treasure, leave that man where he at because let me tell you something. I've had that issue or whatever, and I've left, well, technically, all the men that I have left, they have all wanted me back, and they don't stop to this day. But it takes you walking away for somebody. If it takes me walking away from somebody for them to realize, who I am and what I am, what I am to them and all of that, then no, I'm not spinning the block for you because why didn't you understand that at first? And I'm not saying nothing's wrong with spinning the block because there are people spinning the blocks and it's the best thing ever. But some stuff it's absolutely I can't come back to. And then I feel like if you're gonna spend the block, if you're gonna spend the block, it needs to be like years down the line. Not no year later, not no 2 years later. It needs to be years of them as a changed person. They say multiple women is added stress. Some women in this world is crazy. Now it depends on how their rises. Our rises by women, young and old, but cheating wrong if you think and go. Okay, I don't know what you're writing. Thank you, Susie. 5 years now. Oh Lord. Don't fall for those words. He don't mean them. He just wants what he can get and then he'll leave again. My ex came back to me in my 20s. I met him 15. He was the worst as he had so many girls. Just didn't listen to people. Took me years, 2 kids before I left him. Then he wanted to marry me. Now I couldn't. I walked. He's 70 nearly and tell my girl I love your ma'am. It's easy not to cheat with all of the diseases running rapid and COVID shots taken. Oh yeah. But a lot of people don't care about that. They don't think about that. They not only think about somebody being pregnant. That's it. Don't fall for those. Okay, I read that. I'd rather stay single. I'm enjoying my peace. All right, y'all. Don't be scared to come to the stage. Come on down to the stage. I'm gonna drop the link again into the comments. Come to the stage and let's talk about it. What you got on your mind? Any questions? Let's talk about these red flags. I have a question. Do y'all believe in I was not about to say something. Do y'all believe in the love languages? Do y'all believe in the love languages? She said, I'm shy to go up. Don't be shy. It's okay. I don't look, I don't bite. Or do y'all believe in love languages? Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. Like body language? No, Curtis, love language. Love language. You don't you have you heard of the love? Do you know the different love languages? Look, I think I know all of them. Love languages. So you got acts of service, quality time, gifts, oh, they say yes, I do, depends. Like Spanish and French. No, look, no, quality time, acts of service, gifts. I'm trying to think of them. Physical touch. I ain't trying to think of all of 'em. Let me see. Let me look them up. Hold up. I'm finna tell y'all. All the love languages. There's 5 love languages. You got acts of service, words of affirmation. Words of affirmation. Okay, so that's what they are. Acts of service. Thank you. Thank you, Bod Zufo. I think that's how you say it. It's acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, and then the gifts. So those are like just people how receiving gifts. So people how people how you can actually love somebody that I believe it. Yeah, I think people can feel loved by a certain love language, but I think when you're in a relationship, you should be doing all 4: physical touch, quality time, acts of service, word or affirmation. Yes, I definitely think all of them play a part. All of them definitely play a part, but some are higher on the list than some are higher on the list than the others for a person. So, like for me, gifts is like the last thing on my list. Like receiving gifts ain't gonna make me love you. That's not how to love me. Definitely not no gifts or whatever. Words of affirmation is like my like number 4. So my number 5 is receiving gifts and my number 4 is words of affirmation because if you show me, you don't have to tell me. So like I'm already know or whatever. So I definitely believe in words of affirmation. Oh, they clicked out. I was about to click y'all in. I was about to click y'all in, but y'all clicked out. I feel that knowing somebody love language, I feel that if you know somebody love language, you'll know how to love that person. So I think that's very important. Oh, excuse me. That's very important for a person. Gifts are number 5. Words don't mean a lot without actions for me. Yes. That's why okay, so I guess if you listen to somebody like okay, so that was the second person have told me what my love language was without me telling them. And um definitely. So like I my thing is acts of service. Like just showing me, like I like a person to show me, like you show me you love me more than you tell me and stuff. Like you don't have to ever tell me. I believe it if you show me. So like acts of service is like everything to me. Acts of service and quality time. Oh my God. Like win-win situation. Like I don't have to be like I'm not a, you know, I'm not a clingy person. Not clingy at all, but I do like quality time, acts of service. And man, ooh, physical touch too. I like to be hugged on. I like to hug on people. Like I'm very like I like to hug on my person. Like I like to hug on you. I like to hold your hand in public. Like I'm just really a lover girl. Ah, yes, I do. I like to feel appreciated and stuff. And I like to know that I am important in your life. Like I am a priority in your life. Like that's just definitely yeah, enough about me. Okay, so what we y'all come on, y'all. Okay, so I'm finna drop the link. Why I'm dropping the link? If you have not taken my red flag audit test, you need to go take the red flag audit test. I am dropping the link into the comments. It is a free test. This will let you know if you a blazing red flag, if you know your friends, your family, you could take it with multiple people. It is free. You don't have to pay for it. Go ahead and click the link that I just dropped into the comments. I just dropped the link into the comments. And when you click that link, you'll go straight to the red flag audit test and it will help you see if you a blazing red flag. Do you got one, two, or you got multiple, or who you dated? Also, if you need more than what we are doing on the show, I do clarity calls. They are 100% confidential. It is a safe space, and we will figure it out together what we got going on and how to fix it. I'm going to drop that link into the comments for the clarity call. If anybody needs to book a clarity call, um, that is the link that I just dropped into the comments. Okay. We got those links there. Okay, drop those links in. And let's come. Okay, we got somebody coming to the stage. Hello, AJ. Where are you
Hey, how you
calling
doing?
from? Good and you. Where are you calling in from?
Uh, Dallas, Texas.
Okay. Okay, D Town. What you got for me?
Yes, ma'am. I actually just entered the chat. So I don't even know what's going on. I'm sorry.
So it's red flags are real deal. So you when you come on, you talk about like whatever situation you going through, or maybe you have a question about a topic you might have seen on social media or something. It doesn't have to be about only love interest. It could be about family, friends, co-workers, your kids, all the above.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, geez, I'm gonna have to come back then because I ain't got none right now. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm gonna
okay.
have to think about some stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back though when I got something.
Okay, okay. All right, bye.
Uh,
I feel almost scared by cheaters, and I've almost been standoffish with women who I'm talking to. I'm a confident person, but certain things seem to cut me off from a relationship. And at 50, I've almost given up. Seems like the red flags are everywhere. I yeah, you know what? Red flags are definitely everywhere. It's okay, treasure girl. You could be single and learn something on here. So the thing is, I wouldn't say give up on dating. And I get it. Some people like, you know what, forget this. I'm just gonna live the rest of my life single and in with peace and happiness. And it's absolutely nothing wrong with it. You know, everybody is not meant to be married. Everybody not meant to be in relationship forever or whatever. Sometimes some people are meant to be single and enjoy their life as a single person. And it's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I get why people is just to the point like I give up because you know you date so many people and you run into so many red flags, it's exhausting or whatever. And sometimes you could change your scenery, you could change the type of person you date. It's just like different in today's world. Everybody is like being the same. Everybody wants some money. Everybody wants this from you. What you could do for me for this. Nobody want to be honest and upfront and say, let's see if we can make this work, if we vibe or energy. And it's just it can get frustrating and very disappointing because you get tired of going on first dates. Like, who wants to just always be going on first dates forever? You a whole year in and you steady going on first dates. So it's understandable to get to that point where you just be like, I just think I would say this. Don't give up on uh a relationship. I would just say don't put a bunch of energy into it. And when I say that, you just live your days like happy, live your life because usually that's when the right person comes around. So just live your life. And as you live your life, the right person will come in. Until then, don't put your life on hold thinking about dating or thinking about a relationship or anything like that. Just enjoy your life as a single person, and whatever's meant for you, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen when it's time to happen, not on your time. Hello, how you doing? Is it Katia? It say devices is not connected. So you gotta give them permission to your mic and cam, Katia, so I could bring you on. Hi. Hey. Hello. Not hey baby. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link again into the comments. What they say? Hold up. Abuse and violence should not be ignored. Oh hell no! Don't ever ignore no abuse or violence. Definitely don't ever ignore that. I've never experienced that. Cuz it's more than physical. You have emotional, and you got emotional abuse or whatever. Like I can honestly say I've never experienced that. So I don't know like how people feel when they decide like they don't want to say nothing, or they stay in the situation. But it definitely should not be ignored. People definitely show red. They show the signs before they actually put their hands on you or whatever. When somebody ever just even in the heat of a moment and they're mad and all of those things, nobody should ever talk to you like you're nothing or make you feel less than who you are or whatever. And if they do, you know that it will turn into more. So definitely I don't it should never be ignored, but you know, I've never experienced it, so thank God. But I know people, they have a hard time leaving it. So, yes. Y'all being shot tonight. Nobody cut y'all not clicking the thing. Good counseling, sis. For those that are single, to enjoy the singleness with God, of course, till further notice. Yes, you gotta just enjoy your life because time is the one thing that you cannot get back, and it's gonna keep ticking. You're not gonna get that minute you had a go back. You're not gonna get that second that just passed back. Like it's the one thing you cannot get back. And if you hold off with like things that you want to do because you're not in a relationship, you're gonna put yourself back like years or whatever, and you're gonna wish you could have. So, and I speak that from experience. I always say, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to wait till I get with somebody to do this and do that." And I can't wait for that. I don't know when that's gonna come. That could be 10 years from here. That could be from, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. So you have to do the things that you want to do and don't wait for that to happen. You just gotta go on with life, enjoy it to the fullest, and keep it moving. People get away with what you let them. If you shut that behavior down when it first starts, it won't continue. I agree with that. People do allow you to they allow you if you don't yeah, if you don't speak up at first, they're gonna continue to go on and on and on and on and on and on. That is true. People do what you allow them to do. As long as you allow somebody to do something, oh, they gonna tear you up. They gonna continue to do it over and over and over. Because now at this point, you're a doormat to them. So they gonna feel like that they can forever get away with it. And the more they get away with it, they'll never stop doing it to you. That's why a lot of people be like, oh, I put in all this work for this person. I worked on this person. I did this, I did that. And then they be like, they got with the next person and they was like the best person ever to that person. They got married in 2 months. I'm just exaggerating, but 2 months. And it's because that next person, it's not like, okay, yeah, you worked on them, but you also let them get away with the things that they had no business getting away with. And so that next person, when they came through that door, they stood on business from day one. Like they wasn't going for that from day one, wasn't going for nothing, and they stood on their boundaries. So that's another thing. You always have to stand on your boundaries, regardless if you like a person or not. If you can't be so infatuated with them that you allow them to tear down your boundaries. Is it coming when I do everything to turn best of my ability for my girlfriend to complain about it? Even though I do everything, including cooking and cleaning every day for us. She complain about everything you do? Oh Lord. That's not good. That's not good. Thank you. What is it? Santizo? I probably said it wrong. Sorry. If somebody complains about everything you do, they don't appreciate you. They do not appreciate you. And you should not be anywhere where somebody don't appreciate you. After telling her I don't like yelling after the fifth time, I just stopped. Saying it did nothing. She kept yelling. Sometimes you gotta do a drastic measure for a drastic change. So I've seen people walk away from a relationship because of things that people didn't follow. And they were in the middle of the relationship. It wasn't like the relationship was dead. It was just like, now I'm just gonna go do my own thing, like go get their own apartment, everything, to the point it was like when they finally let that person back in, that person was on their shit. So sometimes you got to do some drastic measures. Like sometimes just telling a person don't be enough. Sometimes you got to walk away and let them see how it feels to be without you, because some people don't realize it until they don't have you, what it feel like to not have that person in their life. And that goes with a lot of things. It goes with friendships, family, a lot of that. Like you have to sometimes you have to walk away and let it be known. I believe she might have been provoking. If she is yelling at you after you have talked to her about it, you need to leave her as stand on business. Hmm. That's why I left my ex. Oh, thank you. She's treating me like a hostage and she is a burglar. She doesn't let me treat myself. Ooh, she can't tell you what to do. In a relationship, you have to set boundaries from the start, especially when it comes to respect. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, we're not together anymore. Okay, okay. You do have to set boundaries. A lot of people have problems with setting boundaries. And we all been there where we just, we don't I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm gonna tell you my biggest thing why I didn't set boundaries or whatever. So like for me, when I seen something and I say something, sometimes I wouldn't say things because this is my honest thing. I've told y'all this before. And a lot of my past, and I ain't gonna say like, but especially my 20s and my 30s, my early 30s or whatever. Um, Sometimes I didn't set the boundaries or say nothing because I felt that my boundaries was gonna run that person away. I felt that I wanted a relationship so bad because I wanted to be with somebody, be with me, be married, all of those things so bad that I would accept anything and I wouldn't even stand on what my boundaries was or how I felt a person should treat me and stuff like that. So I had to take a step back and realize like I don't love myself. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people we've all been there where we do not set boundaries and we try to set them when it's far gone and that's too late. So I do definitely know that at the beginning you have to, set those boundaries and stick to them. And even the littlest thing that you feel like, oh, it's not that much and they don't respect it, that's gonna be their inch that they take. The next time they're gonna crawl, and then the next time they're gonna walk, and the next time they're gonna run. So you got even when that small boundary, even if it's something small like, oh, I don't like nobody eating off my plate. Shit, if you let them eat off their plate one time, they're gonna continue to do it. And then they're gonna feel like all the other boundaries that you told them that they could go past them. So you have to definitely I agree with that, stand on that and just be honest and straight up. And if a person don't respect your boundaries, then they don't respect you as a person. I have an unbelievable story to share. Maybe one day I will share it. Went through a lot of foolishness. Yeah, because if you bring up something you don't like, way down the line becomes much more of an issue. Unfortunately, we try to make them happy and trading in our peace. That's true. You try to make the other person happy and you don't think about yourself in a situation. So you right, you trade in your peace to try to make the other person happy. And the biggest thing is people should come happy already in a relationship. And I say this because we as people, we don't, a lot of people do not do the work on themselves. And you have to do the work first on yourself before you can come into a relationship. Because then that's why the other person is trying to make you happy when, you should already be happy in the relationship. A lot of people, we don't like I don't see nothing wrong with myself and I don't see nothing wrong. It don't matter how much you tell them, they don't see nothing wrong. And until a person sees something wrong with themselves, they ain't gonna never improve. They gonna always be, they gonna always be them. So I that's definitely a big problem in today's world with relationships and stuff. People do not go through their own healing process. And healing process does not mean you got to go to a therapist or anything like that. It's literally taking time with yourself and spending time with yourself and understanding what yourself do that you need to stop in order to mature to be a better you. And a lot of people don't see that and they don't do that. So they come with their baggage. And baggage just doesn't mean, oh, I'm coming with my kids. I'm coming with all my trauma and everything. And that's why relationships don't be lasting and stuff because you might come in a relationship with no trauma. You didn't did the work to heal yourself. You didn't did the work for yourself to get better. But then here they come with the trauma and you trying to heal their trauma when they got to heal their own trauma. Nobody can make you happy. Your happiness is up to you. People can bring you joy, bring joy to your life. If you are waiting for someone else to make you happy, you will unhappy for a long time. Oh, and that's so true, Joseph, because I used to be that person looking for happiness in other people. I used to be that person. They got baggage, luggage, and trunks full. They do. I used to be that person looking for somebody to make me happy. No one should be looking for someone to complete them, but look for someone to magnify us. It's hard to love someone when you don't love yourself. They'll drain the hell out of you. Oh yeah, you if you don't love yourself, it's very hard to love somebody. Um, I understand that too because I was at that point. I did that. I was one of those, but I didn't realize I didn't love myself. I did not realize I did not love myself, but it was so hard for me to love the other person. Now, when I'm on the outside of it, I could see it better than when I was inside of it or whatever. When I was inside of it, I thought I loved that person, and I think I just loved the thought of that person because when I got on the outside, I'm like, that ain't the type of person I would want to be with. Like, I don't like how they act. I don't like the ego. Um, I don't like, all of this stuff. But I couldn't see it on the inside because one, I didn't love myself, so I loved just the thought. I Yeah, some bullshit. Can a relationship work out if someone cheated? They say, can a relationship work out if someone cheated? That's what they want to know. Ooh, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm gonna tell you this. It's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work for it to work out. Now, some people have worked through it and it worked out and they have got past it and they have made it to the other side. Um I just gonna say it's gonna take a lot of work or whatever for it to work out. Um I feel that if that happens, I feel that there should be a separation for that person to go heal themselves because for you to cheat, baby, you need some healing. You got some trauma. Cause why the hell is you cheating on somebody? So I do think that it's gonna take a lot of work, but I just feel like I don't know. It depends. Some people work it out. I feel it'll always bother. uh, It'll always bother me. Um, because I'm gonna always have that anxiety or that fear that you are doing that whenever you leave or something because you did do it. So my trust that I had in you, I don't know, y'all. It's a lot. Like, some people can and they work through it, but they do the work. But like I say, you gotta do the work to get through it. Hey, I have a question, okay? So I'm in a relationship, right? And my man want a baby, but I can't have kids. But he tell me all the time that he going to step out and have his baby. And I'm 28 and he's 33 with no kids, and I have 3 kids. What should I do in this situation? Y'all didn't talk about that from the beginning? Like that wasn't a conversation from the jump? Because I know kids is a big thing when it comes to a relationship and somebody being with you. But y'all didn't have that conversation from the beginning. That's my first question. That conversation wasn't had when y'all first got together. Like that wasn't something you told him. Um when y'all got together? Oh, y'all did talk about that. Okay, so he knew. So at this point, if he feel the need that he needs to step out to have a baby, he needs to step all the way out and be with that person. Because if that conversation was had and you decided to still be with me, then that's not me. That's you. I told you. So and I told him we should be friends, but he don't want to leave me. Oh, you gonna have to let him go because him making that comment, he's gonna step out and have a baby. Then that's gonna hurt you. So I would say, like, go ahead, go live your life. I don't want you to feel that I'm holding you back because I have my 3 kids. Like, you don't have any. So you if that's like one of your biggest things, I don't want you to ever resent me because you don't want him to resent you. And it's not your fault because you told him, but at the same time, he will resent you if he stay. So it's one of those hard conversations. We're together. I love you, you love me, but I think that he should go and go where he wants to be because I think, kids are very a big thing in a relationship. And, telling somebody that at the beginning is you did your part. And a lot of people will tell you, "Oh, it's okay. It's okay if I don't have no kids. It's okay." Like they'll tell you that just because they want to get with you, but then they get in that relationship and then they be talking about, "Oh, I do want a kid, but you don't want nobody to resent you." So you're going to have to probably let him go. Some people can forgive, but the relationship can never be the same. Bottom line, the trust should never be violated to begin with. There's also conditions like if you did a family member that's going to be a no, or it was like a super cheater and did half the club in a weekend, it's a no. Oh, not half the club in a weekend. Hello, Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Hello. Are you there, Heidi? Oh, well, we're gonna come back to Heidi. She wasn't saying nothing. We'll come back to her. Hello, Kurt.
Hey, what's going on, Nikki B? How you doing?
Good and you?
I had to turn. I was watching some BKFC. I had to turn that down.
Oh, okay.
Um, I was just uh, I was just checking you out. I had just got finished with my class, and I seen that you was live, and I just wanted to holler at you and see how you was doing tonight.
Oh, I'm good and yourself?
I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Hold
It was just funny about the last person that you was talking about. Their situation. Um, I think a lot of times, I think she kind of set herself up for that because if you already have 3 children and you're not even 30, and then evidently she got herself where she can't, I guess she got fixed where she can't have any more children. I guess that was the situation because most time that's what happens.
Mhm.
Um, and you meet somebody that doesn't have any children. I mean, it is kind of a hard expectation to expect them to be with you and they don't have any children and you already have children and you tell them that you can't. But and I mean, it could be a little. I think it's a little bit on both parties because the dude sound like he might be just like he could just be like laying up on her, using her. That's probably why he don't want to go nowhere because he probably don't have nowhere to go. But he's
Mhm.
feeling like, well, I could go out here and have a kid because you already have three. Excuse me, you already have three kids, so I'm good for this one. For this one slip. So that's, I mean, really, she kind of put herself in that situation because what would you expect from somebody who doesn't have any children to step in a situation with three children already? And she didn't even discuss how many fathers were involved with those three children. Um, so, and yeah, at a young age, it's probably more than one. So, I just hate to say it, but that's just how it is. So, I mean, it's just, and especially, you can tell that with three kids at that age and not married, you already make bad choices anyway. So, you're complaining about another bad choice. You just need to focus on really just raising those kids and making sure that you try to break those generational curses instead of continuing to because you got three kids already and then you complaining about this dude. And I mean, so evidently your focus is not in the right direction. That's why you keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. So I mean, I don't think like she should try to date somebody if she's trying to date somebody that has kids already. Because if somebody, if a woman tells me I don't have any kids and she tells me she can't have any kids, she already has kids, I'm like, okay, well, I think we can just be friends. We can be cool. We hang out, you know.
Mhm.
But as far as trying to have something, trying to build something, knowing that any man that doesn't have any children, he gonna want kids. He might say that in his when he's 28, 29, or 30. But when he hits 35, 40, he's gonna change his mind. I mean, I
Mhm.
did. I didn't have my first and only child till I was 34 years old. And
Mhm.
when I was in my 20s, if a woman told me she had kids, hey, we can be cool. You want to hang out, but the only thing you good for is just for me to come through and just do my business and bounce because I'm not trying to be nobody's stepdaddy. I mean, some women was cool with that. Some of them looked at me like I was crazy, but at least I was upfront and honest, and was like, yo,
Mhm.
I'm not trying to take on that responsibility when I don't have it. So, I mean, I think that's a lot of things. It's a lot of holes in that story that's not being told. It's always three sides: his side, her side, and the truth. So,
Well, I know somebody personally that got with somebody with 3 kids, and that wasn't their kids. They didn't have any, and it was a man that didn't have the kids. Same situation. They actually got married, and he just kept saying he didn't want no kids because she did tell him she couldn't have kids or whatever, and he kept saying he didn't want kids, which I knew he wanted them because the simple fact me and him had that conversation years ago. But he gave up on deciding he wanted kids. And long story short, the marriage didn't work. And he was like, oh, I want kids. And I was like, I knew the whole time. That's why when you got with that person and you said you didn't want to have kids, but I feel like sometimes people be just, I don't know, I guess they be so wanting a person at the time or whatever. So it did cause a riffraff into in a situation. But like you said, I can see both sides. If it's like I got one kid and I'm not married, but I did not get my tubes tied because I always said if God sent me with a man to marry him and he decide he want a baby by me, I gotta be able to give him that baby. So I never got that done or whatever, the simple fact, because I know that kids is a big thing. Now if I'm fixed and I meet a man, he got no kids, I'm not gonna date. I wouldn't date him because it's like I feel like that's wrong. Eventually he gonna change his mind. I don't want you to ever resent me. So yeah, I get it where you said like she probably should have been like, no, not dating no man with no kids, and he should have been now. So they both shouldn't even connect it. Real talk.
yeah, well, I think it was both. They was mutually using. Like people use each other, so that's what I'm saying. It sounded like she, like I said, the whole story is not coming out with that situation
Mhm.
because I mean, three kids, like you have
Yeah.
one kid, you realize, okay, One, I'm good. Yeah, you talking. Our next one be married. All right, so you done had all these kids before you're 30,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody you hit, and there's not been none of them was coming to marriage or nothing, and then it's crazy to expect somebody with no responsibility to come in. I mean, so
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of men that'll step in with one because they be like, okay, one kid, man, me, that's me and her both tag team on that.
Right.
But when you got to deal with a whole bunch of other different personalities along with that, and then they might be coming from a different seed, so this is a different personality on top of that one. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot to deal with, and especially if you don't have any children of your own. So I think that's kind of selfish for a lot of women say that, they're like, hey, I got these kids, but I don't want a man to have kids. So because they
Oh,
want all their
yes.
attention and focus on them, because they know if a man have children of his own, he's gonna have to focus on them, especially if they trying to be with him, because they ain't trying to be with somebody who don't take care of their own kids. So how they gonna expect them
Mm-hmm.
to take care of theirs if they don't take care of
Yeah.
their own? So that's
I
that's a
hear a
lot of
lot of
so you
them.
set yourself up like that. So
Yeah, a lot of them do say, I be like, hold up, what? They be like, no, he can't have no kids. I don't want to do no baby mamas. I be like, hold up, hold up. How you gonna say that? And you got multiple kids. Like, like that
mhm.
ain't like, come on now. That's crazy. But they be dead ass serious. Like they want him, like you said, they want him to take care of their kids. They don't want him to have no kids at all. And I'm like, I mean, you got some men with no kids that do end up being with them but it's very slim that happened because like you said, he go with no responsibility to having to take care of 3, 4, 5 kids. That's insane. Because if I ain't had no kids, I would request no kids, please, no kids, me.
Well, I
But I
mean,
got one.
like I said, it all depends. It all depends. Like I said, you're allowed to have one. I'll
Mhm,
give you that one because I'm like, everybody makes mistakes. And if I see that
mhm,
you got one kid and you just out there doing your thing and you handling your business and you like, hey, I'm not trying to do all of that.
mhm.
Okay, so I see you moving in a different way. But if you got two and three and multiple, it's like, yo, this is a habit. This is behavior. This is what you do. So you're not trying to learn or change or grow. This is what you do. So you have to sleep in the bed that you make, no matter how hard or uncomfortable it
Mhm.
is. You're gonna have to lay your ass in there. And that's the thing. So I mean, I learned when I had my one, and I had him when I was 34 years old, and he's turned 17, and I haven't thought about it. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna have because for one, they so damn expensive. so so I mean, like when you go from going from doing everything yourself and you just putting yourself first, and now you got to worry about putting somebody else before you.
Yeah.
That's a major step. So I mean, a lot of people, like I said, it just sounds like they basically just using each other, and he probably used her for a place to stay or something because
Mhm.
she got 3 kids. She got a place,
Yeah.
and he's laying up, and then he's like, he said all that good stuff at first, and of course she ate it up because ain't nobody else telling her, ain't nobody telling her, I'm finna be with you and don't have any kids unless I got kids of my own. So she just need to find one of these old sugar daddies that got like 7, 8 kids, and then get with him because he already got a bunch of kids already, so he used to being around them.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can't go in Louis Vuitton, you know, with a few dollars, with an EBT card. It's not gonna work. You got to shop where you can afford, and a lot of people be shopping and out trying to shop in designer places, and they ain't got nothing but Walmart and Target money. So I mean, you got to shop where you can afford. If you got 3 kids, just say, "Hey, I need to meet a man that got some kids," because of course
Mhm.
it's gonna it's gonna work out better. Just like the Brady
Yeah.
Bunch, he had kids, she had kids. It worked out.
And
They're
and I
like,
feel like if you got that many kids, you definitely want to see a man that do have kids because you want to see how they treat their kids because if you got all them kids you got to think of like yourself dealing with them. They get on your nerves. I got one, and sometimes he get on my nerves, and I only got
Right,
one, so I
right.
can imagine three. So I would want to date a man that has at least two kids, or at least one or two, or something like that. That way, I know how he handles two kids or whatever. So then I would know how he would be with mine if mine getting on its nerves, all of that stuff. Because a man with no kids, that your kids get on their nerve, they gonna be like, get these goddamn kids. Like he not gonna have that patience.
Like, what the hell is wrong with him?
Right.
Like,
So
did
you
you
would
tell me to
definitely
see
want to
this?
try to
Right.
date somebody with the kids. That way, you see how they are with kids. Cause now that's where you at.
And that's another thing. Like I had called you. I think it was what's today? I'm mixed on my day. Thursday. I think it was like Tuesday. I talked to you, and it's just a lot of people are doing marriage things in these situationships. If you don't do marriage things, you won't get hurt. See, that's why I was saying about the whole cheating thing. You're
Mm-hmm.
not if you're not it's not necessarily cheating when you're just so-called seeing or whatever you want to label that. If it's not marriage, it's not cheating because there's no commitment other than marriage. Just because I say, hey, uh I mean, me personally, if I say we want to, if I sit down with you and say, hey, we've been dating and we've been conversating and whatever, and I'll be like, okay, I want to marry you. I just don't want to be boy. I don't want that. I want I want us to be building toward marriage because, especially like you said, you got a kid. You start introducing your children in the, people. You don't want your kids around a whole lot of people and stuff. And that's another thing that these women don't understand. They just bring any nigga around their kid. Like I can, I be seeing you be reacting to these videos. You mother be bringing kids on a date. Like, what in the world is that about? Like, are you
Yeah.
serious? You just gonna bring some kid around your
Yeah.
kid around some strange man? Like, I don't even like when people post their children on the internet. I think that is like so like you're supposed to protect your kids, and you're not supposed to be like posting them and making them so available like that. And when I see women do stuff like that, that just lets me know what type of parent they really are. Like, you don't even really care about your kid. Like, you care more about this damn dinner, getting something to eat, or posting for the internet or whatever you're trying to do instead of trying to, protect your child because you never know what type of person you meet. That's the whole point of going
Mm-hmm.
out to these public places so you can see how people are. And then plus, I mean, if a woman showed up with a kid on a date with me, I'm like, why are you bringing your kid around me? Like, what is, I'm good with kids and I like kids, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt this kid's feelings because if something don't
Mm-hmm.
work out with us, then they gonna get hurt. And kids get hurt a lot, when especially when they like you. And then after a while, it becomes a pattern where they start behaving different and stuff because they're like, Mama always bringing these niggas around that I like. The ones that I like, she run off, and the ones that I don't like, they always seeing these niggas. So it's just people just need to really just fall back and like if they want that, what they grandma, they say what Big Mama had, you know,
Mm-hmm.
granddaddy, he showed up and he talked to the family. He got to know the family got to know him real good before any sex or anything jumped off and all that stuff. I think that's a lot of things too. People like I said, this stuff is for marriage. That's the reason. That's why these things don't work because if it's not built on a solid foundation, it's just gonna fall apart. That's it with anything.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for coming on the time so I can get to my next person. I
Okay, I
appreciate this
appreciate
though.
you. I
And make sure you
appreciate
have
you.
a good one.
You too. You have a blessed night. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hello, Mr. Butler.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. Where you calling in from?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, Texas, Texas,
Yes,
Texas.
ma'am.
What you have for me?
Ah, man. I was listening to a lot of the responses. I'm having a little bit of a delay too.
Okay.
So first and foremost, three things. This brother said that the young lady is at fault. First, like I have two daughters. I have
Mhm.
one, she's 21 years old. She'll be 22 in August. I think about a lot of things that happen in this life and, how it would be applicable to them, how I wouldn't I try to keep them shielded. I want my daughters to be able to, receive the proper, nourishment from a father.
Mhm.
To hear a brother say that it's her fault when she told this brother
Mhm.
from the jump, I can't have any more kids. Dude, you chose to get involved with that. Does that
Mhm.
make sense? He
Yeah.
had an opportunity to say, all right, got it. She can't have any more. We can be friends, high and by, we can chill out from time to time, whatever it is. But to sit back and say that that's her fault, no, it's not.
Mhm.
As men, that's another thing. That's deflection. As men, we got to be held accountable for stuff like that. I'm 46 years old. I've made several mistakes in life, but one thing's for sure and two things for certain. I'm going to hold myself accountable for the mistakes that I made in life. To sit there and say all of the stuff that was said, I agree with some of it, but that one right there, no, man, no way in
Mhm.
hell. So, and I'm not saying this to pick a fight or throw bricks and hide my hands or anything like
Mhm.
that. I'm simply saying that no, accountability is accountability as it stands. To
Mhm.
that lady, if she's still watching, what I would do if I was her, jump ship. Because that
Mhm.
brother knew. And for him to tell you, it's like you spring loading something for him. That's like,
Mhm.
am I gonna sit here and watch you load up a pistol to point it at me and shoot me? Hell no.
Right. Right.
I'm gone. Before you even do the damage. Now, I tell you what, let me help you exit. I will help you. I don't have any malicious ill intent towards you. I wish you the best. Hey man, farewell. I bid you all.
Mhm.
Tear your don't want to say it like that, but tear it down. Tear it down.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that
to
you
hear
right.
that,
She told him. That's why that was the first thing I asked her when she wrote in the thing. Was there a conversation about this? And she said yes. He said he didn't, and like I knew somebody personally close to me that they did the same thing, and then they were looking all, and I'm like, no, I when you first got with this person, they told you this. And I'm telling him, like, cause this is one of my close. I'm telling him, I'm like, man, you done told me back you wanted kids. But it be like they be so infatuated with the person that they take away what they really want and they go into the relationship. But then that's why I told her that she need to let him go, because even if he stay, he's going to resent her regardless if she told him the truth. He's still gonna resent her as if it's her fault, and all they gonna do is clash
yeah,
because he gonna throw it in her face and,
that's
oh,
something
you
that's
couldn't
in
have
his
no
heart. He wants
kids.
it.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah,
like, I feel like if that's what you want, go, and I'm gonna let you go because I can't give that to you. But people don't be honest on in the beginning. Like, if you know you want kids and somebody telling you they can't have them, then you gotta let that go. Like, you need
yeah.
to move to the next person instead of being selfish. Just say, no, I really want this person. But then
Hmm.
you gonna say you gonna go have a kid. What?
Yeah. And like you said, what you just said, she told him, hey, you can, we can
Mhm.
be friends. She's extending that to him. We can be friends. But he won't leave her. So how again, let's reverse that. Let's dissect that.
Mhm.
That fella said that that's her fault. How the hell is it her fault when she told him? She's like,
Mhm.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, okay, obviously she did like the guy because she
Mhm.
went ahead and proceeded forward with it. She liked him, but You know, she's letting him know that we can just be friends because I don't want it to go to this
Mm-hmm.
extent. So, you know, as men, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let I'll mouth off and ears open. But the way I was raised is I'm not a preacher, but I will say, he who findeth the wife findeth a good thing, and he shall attain favor with the Lord. Get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go find your wife. You're gonna see that woman. Oh man, you're gonna marvel at her or whatever. Whatever you found your wife, that's a good thing, right? That's his
Mm-hmm.
good thing, right? So it's not up to her to pursue him anyway. She told him, so he pursued her.
Right.
I think a lot of us are missing that. He pursued her.
Mm-hmm.
So by him telling her that, then that means he's pursuing somebody else. So that means that
Mm-hmm.
gives her permission to have a way out to be like, hey, it was real
Right.
while it lasted. I wish you well. I'm gone. And that's just simple as it is. And now mouth off and ears on. What you got, man?
Look, so somebody had a question. They say, is kids a deal breaker? If so, that's weak.
It is weak, very weak. And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna tell you why I say this. Go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay, so okay, so real quick, are they talking about, and then I'm trying to see how you answer it. Are they talking about if somebody already have kids or if you want kids? So which one would, okay, and you could just say which one you think is a deal breaker. Somebody already having kids, is that a deal breaker? Or if it's like you want kids and they can't have them?
I say, to me, I'll say this. I can't speak for anybody else's experience, but if you, again, you're pursuing that woman, you found that woman, you're pursuing her,
Mm-hmm.
those kids, by her having children, it should not matter.
Mm-hmm.
I get everything else in between. But if he likes her, then he automatically should know once she exposes that to him or presents that to him. Hey, I have one, two, three, four, whatever, however many children, whatever. That's his chance to say yay or nay.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go forward, that's my opinion. If I like a woman, I find out who she is.
Mm-hmm.
I get a chance to meet and greet. I make my decision from there. Now, don't get me wrong. Men and women, I'm gonna say it on both sides because I've seen some. You know, I was in the military for 24 years. I've seen some badass children, but but some of them can run you off, and you like, oh, baby's kids. No, I can't do that. I can't do baby.
Oh
But
yeah, I get that. Cause some of them
yeah,
they are disrespectful. So that's my thing on the opposite side for me as a female. I don't really
mhm.
care for a man with a lot of kids. I only have one kid. So 3 kids would be pushing it for me, but I'm willing to accept the 3 kids as long as they're not disrespectful. Cause I can't stand a disrespectful kid. If
Mhm.
you not checking your kids or like I can't say nothing to them. Cause if I say something to them, I'm gonna say something to them in a not in a disrespectful way. It's just more like,
Authoritative
okay,
way.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's another thing for me. And then the other thing is for me is you got some uncontrollable baby mamas. Like that's my issue would be a deal breaker.
Hmm.
But if everything, because I'm all for the blended family. Like I'm all for being cool with your baby mama. Cause girl, we about to be together with these kids. I'm okay with that. But
Right.
if it's the opposite and it's like, I don't got time for it. You got good kids, it ain't gonna bother me. But when you got them badass kids and you want, especially in a man's point of view, when they don't let you be the man of the house and don't let you say nothing to their kids, I be like, how y'all gonna want this man to come take care of these kids and he can't say shit to these badass kids?
I've seen it before. Well, I can't. I ain't gonna speak on that. That's another topic for another day.
Right, but it
Whew.
just be like that is so crazy to me. I be like, you
Yeah.
can't say nothing to my kid. I be like, damn, what the hell? But yeah, that could definitely I see that's a damn deal breaker.
But yeah, I mean that's just my take on it. It's a yeah,
Yeah, people just gotta be honest upfront what what you really want. If that's not what you want, you just go your separate ways from the beginning. Don't get into
absolutely.
a relationship with somebody and then decide, oh, well, can you do this for me? And I told you already, yeah, that's wrong.
Right.
So, yep. So
Yeah.
that was a good one.
Yeah. Hey, listening to that brother, I heard him, but like I said, nothing against you, bro. If you're still on here, you're listening. But that whole thing with, we can't, and that's I got a lot of well, I had a lot of partners when I was in the military, and they were narcissistic as hell. And that's what that was given to me. I'm like, no, doc, no, it
Mhm.
don't work that way. Nah, that brother pursued her. That's all him. And if you cheat on that woman, then hey, you did that, bro. Nah, no
Yeah,
accountability. That's the
true.
word for the day.
Mhm. Okay, accountability. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. Well,
yeah.
thank you for coming on. I
Yes,
appreciate that.
ma'am.
You make sure you have a great
Thank you for
night.
having me. You as
You're
well.
welcome. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Hold up. Hello, Treasure.
Hi,
How are you? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Nigeria. I'm really shy coming on camera, and I'm really sorry. I'm trying to come up, but
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
yeah, it's really hard. I don't know. I can't do this. I was trying to see if I could do it, but it's not my thing.
Oh, it's okay. Look, you're not the only person that don't show their face. It's a lot of people that come on that don't show their face. It's okay.
But really, if I could do it, well, maybe I could do it. I could try. It depends.
It's up
But
to
I'm
you, girl. Or you can start like that. It's fine. So, what was your situation, or what you had for me?
oh, damn. That part. Oh, I'm okay.
Oh, yes, you came out the light.
Oh
Listen.
no. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to, communicate about this because I have I've dated my first guy, so like, kind of like high school stuff
Mhm.
when we're young. Yeah. And then this led to something, and he was like, "Oh, I like you, and I want to get married to you, and all of this and all of that." But one thing led to another. I was actually into him, but along the line, I got pregnant, and he's like, "Okay, how about cause I'm an African, so he's like, okay, how about I meet your parent and let's talk about getting married and all of that." So I was like, okay, well, for now, cause I don't know how my parent was gonna react to it.
Mhm.
So they were like, "Oh, you can't get married to him because they really didn't like him." But I was like, "Oh, why?" But I like him though, I want to be with him and all of that. But, during my pregnancy, that's when we see red flag. He got another girl pregnant while I
What?
was pregnant. Yes, he did.
Oh. So what did
Hmm.
you do? Did you let him go, right?
No,
You didn't
that
let him
was
go
my first. I couldn't. I
after he got
couldn't.
somebody else pregnant?
Yes, girl. I couldn't let
So
him go.
so how did that work out? So that's my question. How did that work out with was the other person involved in y'all relationship, or like how did that work out?
Okay, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This wasn't really my intention and all of that." He apologized and he was like, he wanted me to, just deal with it and let's get past it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let's see if I could try. And
Oh, it went out. Oh, we was just about to get the tea. Okay, maybe her connection messed up. Okay, so her connection messed up or whatever. So when she come back, we'll her connection messed up. So when she click in again, we'll bring her back on. Hello, is it King Lexum? Hello? Can you hear me, King? Oh, he clicked out. He clicked out. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. What? Most women want tricks and scammers. Oh, wow. Not tricks and scammers. What y'all say? Her baby daddy got another girl pregnant same time and she's still with him. Okay, here she come. Okay, you back, Treasure?
yeah, I got a
Okay.
connection. My connection is dealing with me here.
Okay.
So I just better not turn on the cameras then.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I guess, yeah.
So you say he said he didn't
Okay,
mean to and
so
y'all gonna work it out.
yeah, he told me, okay, we're gonna work it out. Like, don't do this. I'm sorry, apologies, and all of that. And I was like, it was a new thing to me being pregnant. I at the same time dealing with the fact that my parents were like, you can't go with this guy. They don't want him. And I still say I needed him. So it was like a pressure for me to go back and be like, telling my parents, see, this dude just did this.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, let's just see. And boom, I just, my daughter just come out and then some girl came to my house and was like, she wanted to beat my ass. She was like, "Oh, you're the one doing this with my book. You're the girl behind this. You're the reason why he ain't coming. Like he ain't coming no more to see me." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Wait,
wow.
what's going on?
Oh,
Oh, you
wow.
don't know what's going on?" And I'm like, "Wait, I don't even know what's going on." And the next thing she's like, "Oh, he told me you're his sister." And that you don't let him. I'm like, wait. I'm his sister? And I like, okay, well, that's what he told you.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Fuck. What just happened?
I can hear you.
Wait. Damn. What the hell is going on?
Well, I don't know. We lost her again. I'm gonna go to the next person. I don't know what happened. Hello, King Lexum. Hello. Hello, King. Can you hear me? Huh? King, are you there? We'll have to come back to him. I don't know what's going on. Hello, William. Where are you calling
Hey,
from?
Bree, am I on?
Yeah, you're on. You can hear me? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. They can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? No, he can't hear me. Okay, I'll wait till he come back on. My sister wants a guy she's dating to pay for anything she asks for. It's ridiculous. My mom and dad think the same way. However, I'm not the same. Oh, wow. Oh, so y'all can hear me. I don't know what they had going on. Okay, let me try again.
Am I on?
Yes, you're on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
So,
You can't hear me?
close. Close. I'll
Huh?
talk to you in a minute. I'm on there.
Oh, Lord.
Doing something.
Hi,
Hello?
William. Where are you calling from? You can't hear me?
Can you hear me? Oh,
Yes, I can hear you.
can you hear me, Bree?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get you. You got leggings on today or no?
That's not what you came on my show to
No,
ask me
no,
no
it's not. No,
question
ain't no,
about
no.
what I got on now.
I'm gonna call back. I'm gonna call back.
I'm looking for a job this whole year. I'm online on Indeed so I can do a job to help my husband pay for our bills. My mom, sister, and my dad think I'm crazy. Hello, the other Kurt.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
Okay, you can hear me?
Volume's up.
Okay.
No, we can't hear you.
You can't hear
I don't
me?
know if you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
Okay, hold up.
Let me check some stuff out. Hold on. All right, try again. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Maybe it was
Okay.
just my phone. Yeah. I'm just
Okay.
checking the connection out. Yeah, I'm the regular Kurt from the chat.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yes.
Okay, yeah. I can yeah, it's okay, now it's working. I guess when he get back on, he'll be
Then I guess we'll get the rest
thank
of the
you for
story
that,
then.
Kurt.
All
Yes.
right, no problem. Y'all know where I'm at. All right,
Okay.
love. Bye.
Bye. I think the other dude was wasted. Oh, no, he was wasted. You can't hear me? He said he just heard me. Do you got on leggings? Leggings on is crazy. Right? I'm like, hold up, baby. This is not what this is about. To ask me what I got on. Like, what? Dang, dude, you is a good one to have around. That's real, Kurt. They think she's crazy for helping her husband. What? He said, I'm about to get on Tiff, but what she say? What did what Tiff say? Oh, we don't like scammers. We like tricks. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll get the rest of the story. Hello, William. I thought he was back, y'all. Hello? He not there. Yeah, so okay, so I was waiting for Treasure to come back because we needed the rest of the story, y'all. But hey, he's shooting a shot though, love. I mean, you are gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you. But to say do I have on leggings is insane. That is wild behavior. That is wild behavior. Scared me might be two of y'all. Huh? Love all your videos. I follow you on Instagram and here you are absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, her story was juicy, dang. It was. It was. My problem was my volume turned down while I'm watching on the TV. Hey, Queen, I promise I love your truth. You are be telling it like common sense should be told. Thank you. You welcome. It is primal instincts. That was just a bit much. That was the first thing. Oh Lord, yes, red flag on the play. Red flag on the play. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. That is definitely a red flag. Like if we want to see a red flag, that definitely was a red flag now. Come on now. All right, y'all. So again, if you have not taken my red flag audit test, we know William need to take it. William, you need to take my my red flag audit test. I'm going to drop the link into the comments of the red flag audit test. It is a free test. You can take it with your friends, your family. That way you can see if you are a red flag or the person you with red flags, how you need to improve your red flags. So I just dropped that link into the comments. So go ahead and click on it if you have not taken my red flag audit test. If you feel that you need more of a confidential safe space outside of the live, you can book a clarity call and we can get to it. So I'm going to drop that link into the comments. So clarity calls are 100%. Look at me. 100% confidential. It is safe space. We can figure out what your situation, red flags, how to deal with it and move forward so you can stop second guessing yourself. So if you need to talk more to me, I did drop the link into the comments for the clarity call. Okay, so I am going to drop the link for the live. You want to come on and talk about your situation? I'm going to drop the link into the live for you to come to the stage. They say, "Where's Treasure? Come back." I need to hear Treasure's story. That's the most tea I've seen here. LOL. Take this test. It's fun. Ooh. Okay, I just dropped the link for the live to come on to the live. Come to the stage. Y'all don't be afraid. Come on to the stage and talk about your situation, whatever you got going on, or whatever questions you have, or it could be a love interest, family, friends, anything, pretty much your kids. We talk about real life shit on here, okay? Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. Red flag hell, he got ejected from the game. I am a new fan. You are something else. You are so right about everything. I just moved from Boston to LA. Where do I take this test? What is it exactly? So I had dropped the link into the comments. That's the nikkibknows.com link. It will lead you to the red flag audit test. So the red flag audit test is a test that you test for yourself to see if how many red flags you have, or maybe you are flying green flags. I don't know, but it will show you like what type of red flags you have, or you can see in your relationships, your friends. It's a free test. So my sister had a guy. Hold up. So Bernique, how often do you do live so I can check you out on other live streams? I do lives 3 times a week. Monday, not no Monday. Let me stop. Why am I saying Monday? Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time Zone. So that's when I do live. Treasure, if you are in the comments, everybody wants you to come back. We want to hear the rest of your story. So my sister had a guy that she brought to our dad's birthday dinner to pay for her and her 17-year-old son's dinner. Why should he do that? They just met a couple of days before. She trifling. You saw my message, huge fan. Oh, okay. And this is at the StreamYard page. I want to take it. Let's say I'm super red flag. Does it offer suggestions to correct the issues? It does not, but you can come and you can come to my live and come to the stage and we can talk about it. Hello, Devin. How are you tonight?
Good. How about you, Nick?
I'm good.
I would just like to add the comments. Step parents can be done wrong too, cause you remember a video that that a step parent had raised a child for 17 years,
Mm-hmm.
and the stepdad and you know the real dad had coming back to into her life, and the stepdad paid for the graduation, the apartment, and everything, all just to get, excuse my language shitted on
Mm-hmm. That is
because
definitely true.
yeah, her and her mama was in cahoots to giving his ticket that he paid for to the real father, which he hadn't been there for 17 years.
Yeah, step parents can go through a lot dealing with other people's kids, because some kids do grow up to say, "Oh, you're not my daddy," or "You're not my mama," and then they forget everything you ever done for them, which is wrong,
Hmm.
because that definitely I know hurts, because
Oh,
step
I know.
parents
Yeah.
should definitely get a round of applause and a pat on their back, because
Hmm.
they're doing something that they don't have to do. Like parents, you don't need
Oh,
no
yeah.
pat on the back or nothing. That's your
Hmm.
kid. You supposed to do that. But when a step parent step up and treat a kid like it's theirs and do everything,
Hmm.
that is amazing. So for somebody to backfire and just say, no, like they didn't appreciate nothing you done,
Hmm.
that got to hurt. That gotta hurt
Oh,
hard.
yeah. And it turns out it was a second video to it. They done another shooting of like an aftermath, like because the real father didn't show up for graduation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And um she called the stepdad back to ask to ask him to cover for the rent, and he was like, "Don't, I'm not your father. Don't call me." And he
Mm-hmm.
hung up on
As he
her.
should, because at this point now you using me, because you literally threw me to the wolves for somebody that
Right.
never did nothing for you, never been there for you, didn't care about you, because that's why they ain't been in your
Exactly.
life. And
Hmm.
then now that they showed you again who they already showed you who they was, but they
Hmm.
didn't did it again, now you want to come back to me, and that's not right. Like
Hmm.
that's not right. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to be a step parent. Like I'm sure it is, just not even just so the kid, but especially like if it's a mom that don't want you to do this, and they choosing the kid and putting you on the back burner. It just
Yeah.
sometimes it just be like, it
Mhm.
ain't worth it.
Yeah, and you were saying every time you would see the real father, he would make your skin crawl.
Yes, if a person if my child father hadn't did nothing for my child hit their whole life, like
Hmm.
you have no reason. Like if you not sick on your deathbed or you not in jail, why the hell are you not taking care of this kid? Like
Exactly.
you in the free world with us, and if you don't take care of my kid, I'm disgusted with you because it's nothing about you that it won't. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want
Mhm.
nothing to deal with you because you didn't give a damn about our kid.
Exactly.
So I don't even see how the mama was even okay with it because I would have been like, hell no. His ass
Mhm.
better find his own ticket. He not taking
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, she more than likely still had feelings for the real daddy.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's why
Hmm.
she was. That's why she was in cahoots with it.
Yep.
Hmm. Oh, somebody say go for step grandparents too. Oh, the kids be being mad to the grandparents. Damn. Wow. Oh, we lost Devin. We lost Devin. He'll come back. Hello, William.
There you go. I'm back again. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I could hear you then.
Thank you.
I I hear
No
an
leg. Hey,
echo.
hey, I'm doing well. No leggings or nothing. No, none of those type of conversations.
Where
I
you
have a
calling
question.
from?
I'm calling from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
All right. So this is my question, right? From your point of view, I've been married for over 15 years, right? How do you suggest men get over relationships in that way, right? Because I was 26, she was 19. My daughter's is 17 right now. But for some reason, I cannot put her in my past. How do you suggest as a woman that men go through this stuff?
Hold up. Y'all not married no more?
No, no, we divorced, but it's been 15 years. Like I said, I'm from Liberia. I came
Okay.
to America in 1991. I've only had 3 girlfriends. The third one I married. So
Mm-hmm.
how do I like get like my sisters? Because I'm the only boy of 3 sisters. They like, man, fuck that bitch, get over her. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know how to because she's the only third woman that I've ever, and I married her. You know what I mean?
You haven't dated nobody since?
What is dating? You know
Um,
what I mean? We were
dating
talking
is
about it last time when I called. Was it dating? Do you have sex with people you date? Like, I
um
can't date people because I'm emotional.
you know these people be having sex with people that they in situationships. So now let's not go there. Let's not go there. So to me, for me, dating is okay. So I feel like my definition of dating is going on dates with different people. Like it's the stages of getting
Them
to
people
know.
gonna be wanting to have sex with me. I'm doing nothing.
It's the stage of getting to know a person before, like, so my thing is with dating, you date different people. I'm not saying go sleep with different people. I'm saying you go hang out with different people to see which one that you like the most. So it's the job interview. Once you pick the candidate, then
I'm
you
super
decide to be
emotional though.
okay. Well, then that's when you pick the candidate and you be in a relationship with them. So my thing, have you been in a relationship with somebody since the marriage?
No, nope.
Oh, that's why you can't get over. No, I'm just playing. You got to get
It's
over her
been
before
15
this.
years.
So, what do you feel like you want to be with her? Like you just in love
We're
with her?
toxic. We're toxic for each other, but I don't see myself giving my heart to another woman. You know what I mean? Like I don't see like myself being that vulnerable to another woman. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you have a wall up. So, since you got that wall up, you still just have this reminiscent of her because you got a wall up that you not allowing anybody in. So,
Yeah.
you got to knock that wall down. And until you knock that wall down, all you do is have her because that was your last relationship. That's the last person you was in love with. So that's all you have because you got a wall up because you're not gonna let nobody else in.
That's all I know.
But you gotta let that wall down. Like you gon' okay, I get it. You say you're an emotional person. You don't think you can date without getting attached to the first person?
I'm too emotional. I don't think so because like I love hard, so I don't even know if I can open my heart up to another person. You know what I mean?
Well, you'll never know until you actually date. A lot of people say this a lot of times. They be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be with nobody." People have been married, say they never gonna get married again. And I always say, don't say what you will never do because it can happen.
Yeah,
So you have to get out there and just date and date for fun. It's not like I'm dating to give my heart away. Oh, it's a lot of echo. Why is
yeah.
it echoing? Okay. Just get out there to date, but you're dating for fun. So what I mean is like your mind frame shouldn't be like, I'm going out here, I'm gonna get my wife right now, this first person or whatever. No, I'm just going out here and enjoying somebody's company. And
Yeah.
then once you fall for somebody, then you will definitely give your heart again. But you can't go out there thinking I'm gonna give my heart right now. You gotta actually enjoy dating. Just enjoy and get to meet people. You might not like them the first day. You might be like, I don't like them. You ain't gotta
How
talk
wa-
their ass
how
no
how
more.
was dating for you if you ever went in that circumstance?
Okay, so I was like you at first. I ain't gonna say like you. I get attached. I want to date one person and then I let everybody go, which was the dumbest shit ever. Because I always attach to the wrong person and I never give
Yeah,
everybody else a chance.
yeah.
So I learned that you get out there, and if you don't like the person, that's cool. You don't have to like them. You do not have to have a second date. It's okay to say,
Right.
hey, the energy wasn't there
Yeah,
and
yeah.
date somebody else. And you gonna have dates that you don't even like that person. You be like, ugh, they get on my nerves, they stupid.
Mm.
And that's okay. Don't go on another date.
I appreciate you, Queen.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on. Good luck.
You already. I don't need no luck, nigga.
Well,
I need Christ. I
well,
don't
pray
need no
about it.
luck.
Pray about it. Definitely pray about it.
All right, thank you, Queen.
You're welcome. It is possible to love again. Y'all don't give up on love. Look at me. I wish I could sing. Don't give up on love. No, let me stop. I cannot sing. No, but for real, don't give up on love. Like, love is possible or whatever. And you just have to get out there. And I know, like I've said, like I've done that before, and I was the worst dater ever because I want to get attached to the first person I meet. But dating should be fun. It should be, I get people have that intention, I date for marriage, but you also have to go into those dates like, you know what? I'm going to have fun today. I'm going to meet a person and I'm just going, meet a new person in my life. Hey, this might be my wife, this might not be, but don't go in like, damn, is this gonna be my wife? I wonder if she gonna be my wife. You have to just enjoy it and let it just be free. And whoever's gonna be your wife or your husband, they gonna be it. But you just gotta enjoy it. Russell, stop playing. I do not have no voice. Russell, you play too much. Okay, Devin back, y'all.
I'm sorry, I had a phone call.
No, it's okay.
But there was also another video with a
Mm-hmm.
stepfather like trying to chastise his stepson, and when every time he would go to chastise his stepson. The mama would be like, "Don't touch my baby," and all this
Mm-hmm.
other stuff. So there came a day to where he tried to chastise the child again, and he couldn't take it no more. So he had moved out and said, "I'm done." And he say, "Also, your son has brought a gun to school."
Mm, 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 mm. And it's a lot of people. I feel like if a mom doesn't want a man to say something to their kid other than a dad, I don't think they should date nobody. I think you should wait till
Exactly.
your kid get grown because as a female, I wouldn't I wouldn't mind a man. Like a kid needs a man in their life. I don't care what
Mhm.
nobody say. I know women be
Right.
like, "Well, I'm a man. I'm the daddy too." I'm not no damn daddy. I don't give a damn if I'm the only one taking care of 'em. I ain't no damn daddy. I can't show the kid no daddy features or nothing. It is what it is. I
Mhm.
just it's the truth. And
Yeah.
so many of them want to say I'm the daddy because they take care of the kid by themselves. I get it. You're financially doing everything by yourself. Yes, it's
Mhm.
hard. You're a single parent. Yes, you show up there and you try to do what is missing from a man. But you
Mhm.
can never be a man to the child. I don't care what
Right.
you say, you can never be it. And I see it in my son. When I say
Mhm.
something, oh, he do it, but it's just like if my brother or any man walk in and say one word, he at attention. So I can never do that. Like I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
scream and holler and do some shit, but
Yeah.
it's just so I feel like if I allow my child to have a stepfather, I'm gonna let him be a father. Like
Mhm.
I'm not gonna take that away from him. Yes, you can say something to my child. Please do. Please say
Mhm.
something to his ass. Put his ass in check. But so many of them, like, oh, don't say nothing to my kid, and then they be wondering why they
Mhm.
kid, like you just said, bringing a gun to school because you sitting there babyfying him and not letting somebody put his ass in his place.
Exactly.
I don't know. I just feel like if they need to not date nobody. If they don't want nobody to say nothing to their kid, don't date nobody. Don't bring nobody around your kid. Wait till your kid's grown and then you get the dating.
Mhm. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't want women or men with kids.
Mm-hmm. And I don't blame them. Because if I can't say
Mhm.
nothing to your kid, bye. Yeah, so I get it why they say they don't want to date people with kids, and it's
Mhm.
understandable, and it makes people feel a certain way. I've seen people online like, oh, they say this, they say that, or whatever.
Mhm.
I'm a good person, and it's just like, majority of people do this. So why would you want to go through all of that just to be with somebody when you could go be with somebody without
Mhm.
all the headaches?
Exactly. Or if
Oh.
you discipline the child, the other parent that get involved come to your house and it's a whole big
Right. And
yeah.
they don't want to be blended. Like it's just like even the women trip about if they child go over to the dad's house and the wife say something to their child. Oh, you said something to my child.
Mhm.
Hey, we all a blended family. If my child get out of line at your house,
Mhm.
you check my child. You tell my child about themselves. If you need to take their
Mhm.
phone, you take their phone.
Mhm.
Like, no, that they not about to
Right.
disrespect an adult. They gonna respect
Mhm.
every adult. But that be the
Mhm.
problem. They don't be wanting all that.
And another video that got to me, that really got to me, that you had put on your page is when a stepmother would not feed the child, and you remember the mama had went over there to check the daddy and the stepmama.
Hmm. Now you know what? She did right to check that daddy because if you allowing your wife to mistreat my child, you're not gonna see the child because that's just
Mhm.
that would be me. I'm like my child not coming over there
Mhm.
because it's your job to not allow her to do nothing like that. And she's
Mhm.
only not that she's right, but she's doing it because you allowing her. If you allow her to mistreat your child, she gonna do it.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna cut it short. My kid ain't you just ain't gonna see your kid no more.
Mhm. No, me knowing my mama, she probably would have threw hands, but
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it
Mhm.
is cause for that when it comes to your
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah.
But I definitely would have
Mhm.
took my kid away. My kid would never go over there ever again because at this point, you not even checking your wife. So
Yeah, this is just like you've been saying. This whole dating pool sucks. It does.
mhm. Yep, it do. So they say he's not a kind of man if he's allowing that. Well, yeah, he ain't no man if he is. Oh,
Mhm.
he's no man. He's not a man if yeah. Yep.
I don't know if I can be with somebody if they starving my kid. I don't know.
Oh, hell no.
No.
No, because and that's what they do in front of you. So you can imagine what they actually really be doing to the kid outside of if you're not feeding the kid, trust me, you doing some other shit to that kid.
Exactly.
You doing some other stuff to that kid. So you just gotta watch that too. That's another thing. People have to watch who they bring around their kids, which some people don't care. They bring everybody around their kids. So who knows? It just be crazy. People just be crazy today.
And I remember that woman with where she said she had 8 kids, and she brought she brought the kids to the restaurant, and the man turned around and left.
As he should. Yeah, you gonna bring all them kids to the restaurant. Like what? Girl, if you don't have no babysitter, you should not be dating. That should be the last thing that you thinking
She
about.
said she had to call her mama and her baby daddies to cover the
Lord.
bill.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that one.
They be the videos you be bringing up. They got some characters on them.
Mhm. Yes. All right. Well,
All
thank you
right.
for coming on. I sure
All right.
appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. You have a good night.
You
Nicholas.
too. Hello, is it Jesus? Is it just us? Just us?
Just us.
Just us. Okay, got it. Where you calling in from, just us?
Florida.
Okay, what you got for me?
I definitely do, and I know we're in a certain situation where we do have a lot of kids that are running around, but originally I think a man is there to produce a family, not join a family.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of time we call ourselves lying and lioness. Women call themselves lioness, but I don't think sometimes when a female say that, she truly understand the concept of what a lion is. And a lion is because a lion kills the kids. Whenever a lion come upon a lioness that he want to produce, he kills the baby of the lioness. And through nature, not just because it's not his offspring, it's also to get the lioness in heat, so that way he can be able to produce kids with the lioness to keep his lineage going. I'm just saying when we use those terminologies, and we kind of use those terminologies in a high standard kind of state. But when you do that, I mean, as humans, we're not killing babies. so
Right.
So you got to be careful of these terminology that we use, which we do. And of course, wallet-wise, money-wise, most men don't want to invest. Like, I think a man in his right state of mind do not want to join the family. Whether they know it or not, something is off with that guy. And most of the guys don't know it because they grow up from a feminine standpoint of view. They got the father and the mother in the house. But the femininity is a dominant factor of the house. So they may say, yeah, I did have a father, but what was dominant? Did both sides of the brain had both potentials? What I mean by that is this. Did the logical had the father, and did the nurture part of you or the creative part of you that had the mother, so that we could have a more stable mindset? Most likely not. Because this just the days, the time we in, where the women are more dominant, so we got more of the traits of the female. So we feel like, oh yeah, I'm a man. And then woman teaches boys this too. You know what? Respect that. I mean, I'm not saying you should not respect a woman, but the first respect should be to yourself. And that's not really taught to boys when they're young. Hey, son, as a woman, she should say, respect yourself first. They don't do that. They say, respect the woman. So in other words, the woman originally is on the pedestal before even you as a person get respected. That's kind of backwards. That's not even nature. But it happens. And because it happens, now they're okay with taking care of this extra baggage, whatever the case you may call it. Again, teach his own. But I'm just going by a natural standpoint of life. When you're teaching and embedding false teaching in a child, he's going to grow up thinking that's a normal teaching. Because the first respect should be a self-respect, man or woman, but that's not really taught to man. Young man, when I'm saying man, young man, most of the time they say respect the female. So then that kills self-respect first.
Mm-hmm. That's true. They don't tell them respect themselves. They do say respect the female. That's the first thing that they are taught. You
Correct. And
always
if
respect the female.
that's correct. And if that happened, I mean, let's be honest, no, I wouldn't say no. So if a female do not have some type of like intentions or some type of plan for just selfishness, if they just want an actual man to be there, she's not gonna stay with a man who doesn't respect himself.
Mm-mm.
Unless she has some plan, meaning whether to take his money, to use it for certain thing. That's the
Mm-hmm.
only reason why she's there. I mean, I know females that have babies. Guy grow the baby from young to 18, and they start complaining, so well, you shouldn't be with the baby mama. I mean, she's telling this guy that. Again, I cannot knock her for saying it because she knows something is wrong with him for even taking on that.
Mm-hmm.
Something is wrong with him. Now he may not know it. Why he don't know it? Because he was taught by his mama to respect women first. First, his son respect himself first. So he's already off tune. And guess what, guys? Females know this stuff about us. When we off tune, they pick it up. You want to talk about predators? I mean, not being in a negative way. Females are the first predators. They see the foolishness before it even comes to them. You know what I'm saying? They see it. Oh, yeah, I got him to do this. I'm going to let him do that. I'm going to let him. So we thinking we have all this game. Nobody have more game than a woman, period. They already know what they're going to do, what they ain't going to do, what they're going to allow, what they ain't going to allow. That's why it's important for the fathers. And again, I'm not saying the mother cannot tell a guy or a young man to respect himself, but most likely they not, because it's kind of against their nature to do it because they're female.
Mm-hmm.
But as men, we teach young men to respect themselves first. Because again, this is our nature. We're not gonna go against. When I say as a man, I talk about a guy who have order, direction, and structure. I talk about a guy who actually know himself. Because we always say, yeah, we're men. But you're a man, but you can't take care of yourself. You live in your mama basement. You know what I'm saying? Things are off. Your credit score is bad. You don't have no work history. Like things, and we call ourselves men. It just don't make sense. Again, it's going to be difficult to understand this because they're still going to say, I don't care what that guy say. I'm still a man. But yet when you meet a female and she, again, if a female is in her right mind, she would ask about the credit score. She would ask him about work history. And this is not about financial per se. The goal of asking this question is character. You also want to understand the character you're around because the character is the building of thoughts, right? So when you ask a person, a female asks a man, or vice versa, either way, hey, what's your work history? And he say, well, I've been working for like 15 years. Then you go pull up this Social Security site, right? And you can look at the work history and it says 3 years. Should I hang up with this guy now? You just told me 15. And one of the important things about work history is that every year, if you make a certain amount of money, roughly around $30,000 or more, you get 4 points per year. So if you have worked straight for 10 years, that's 40 points. Now you're eligible for Social Security. People may say, I have a business, I don't care about that, blah, 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 whatever. Nobody will never turn on extra money. I don't care who you are. You're not going to turn on extra money. So you always want a partner, especially in their 30s, to have their 40 points to be eligible for the Social Security retirement. So when they're moving forward for another 30 years and they average it up, at least we know that person is eligible for that. That's very important to know. And not just that, the character of that person, because then they actually telling the truth, they're not lying to you. Because it's easy to lie and say, I only work for 5 years, or I work for 15 years, but when you look into it, they only work for 3 years. Do you really want to be with someone who's lying about their work history, their credit score, you know,
Mhm.
their background? You know, have you ever been in certain situations? These things are very important. Most of us would not even care to check about it. You know why? Because we want but love. I love him or I love her. And that's all we care about. And because that's all we care about, we're not worrying about the actual tangible things. So you always want to have a groundwork, something physical that you can look at. Social Security, work history, Social Security, so you can look at the work history. You want to be able to look at the credit scores. Well, these are things that, yeah, they can lie to you about, but you can verify.
Mhm.
Like they say, trust and verify. Nothing wrong with verifying things. And once you're able to verify it, now you know what type of character that you're dealing with.
True. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on and dropping them jewels on us. I sure appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. Bo, you back?
For the last time, yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna take another 6 minutes of your time before I gotta get my little guy to sleep. But my question to you is this: being as you have experienced life, what are you mostly interested in a man at this point in your life?
A best friend.
Okay, what does that look like?
Best friend, meaning like I could tell you anything, you could tell
Okay,
me anything, like loyalty, like
okay,
we trust each other. Like the worst
okay,
thing, I'm gonna tell you. You
okay.
tell me the worst thing, like, I guess like, certain things even at work. I
Yeah.
also want you to feel comfortable enough to cry. Like, cause I know men don't want to cry. I need you to cry.
Well, I tell you this: men don't want to cry when they have not experienced a man crying. I've experienced a man. I
Mhm,
don't mind crying. I don't mind crying. It don't take away from my manhood at all because I can still protect, provide, do all these things. But my thing is that understanding where they come from. A lot of women don't understand where tears come from. I think they feel like, okay, well, it come from being soft. No, it don't come from being soft. It comes
mhm,
from understanding the circumstance, trying to evaluate it the best way that you can, and still trying to make sure that your mind is intact for other things. Because we have to prepare ourselves to protect. I gotta protect you from shit. And sometimes I gotta protect you from myself. And if a woman can't see that aspect, it makes it a lot harder for us to even have that conversation.
mhm. Well,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah. Because little
So
boys are always taught that they not supposed to cry, they
correct.
supposed to be hard, they supposed to
Correct.
be like all of that, and
Correct.
they do teach them that from when they 1 years
Yeah.
old. If you fall, they gonna pick up
Yeah.
that girl before they pick up that boy.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
But think about it from this standpoint. Women teach boys not to cry because they need to be protected by them. They
that's
don't need to
true.
that's the part to where it's just like you gotta figure out who you are.
That's
And
that's true.
if you don't figure out who you are, you're gonna obviously continue to chase the placebo effect. The placebo effect is like applying things that don't matter, or even like, well, placebo effect is like somebody giving you, say you go to the doctor and the doctor give you Skittles and say it's something else, and you say, oh yeah, the
Mhm,
Skittles taste great, like they did what they're supposed to. That's a placebo effect because it's not doing what it's supposed to do, but
mhm,
it's given by somebody who you trust.
got you.
Yeah. But I think a lot of times that's what happens. I think women get placebo effects. I think men get placebo effects as far as like I experienced this, but it's not true to what it actually is supposed to be. But
Got you.
so what's your placebo effect? What have you
I
gotten?
I don't have one.
You say you don't have one?
Mm-mm.
So you've never experienced a circumstance to where it's like, okay, well, you know what? It's supposed to be this, but it's not.
I just bypassed all my red flags, so I knew what that shit was. When I sat back, I
Okay.
was like, "Girl, you seen that shit from day one."
What?
I just bypassed them. I
It
was
sound,
blind. I put on my shades and kept going by them,
it
just
sound good.
passing by.
It sound good. Well, listen, you keep them shades on. You keep blocking out the bullshit.
Uh, well,
And I,
now I know the real block out, like for real, for
yeah,
real. I was blind. I would put them on, take them off, and thought they was green.
that's crazy. That's,
I can laugh about it now. It wasn't funny at first, but
it's
it's
crazy.
funny now.
Yeah, it's
Wasn't funny
crazy.
at first, shit.
I get it. I get it. And then last thing I say is this: when Buddy said women are the real, like I'm paraphrasing, but like
Mhm.
manipulators. At first, I listened to it. I was like, hell no. But then I thought about it, and he was like a lot of women are able to manipulate off of circumstances of like being chased. So you
Mhm.
have a lot of opportunities that you can create. Meanwhile, so I can manipulate this for this. I can manipulate that for that. I can do whatever it
Mhm.
is I need to do in order to get what I want. And then ultimately, if somebody sticks out in the bunch, I'll just choose that person, or I'll just continue to reshuffle, so to speak. But
Yeah, because women know which men will like. The reason these women get on the internet and say these things because there are some men that are doing all this stuff, but they
yeah,
know which ones that will do that. Like
yeah,
they know which ones, especially like most of the time most of the time you got this real beautiful girl and you got this dude that know he would never get her if he didn't have that money. So she used
100%.
it to her advantage.
I'm,
She
I'm
like,
not.
oh shit, he gonna do all it because a lot of men, a lot of those men that are, I ain't gonna even say men, I'm gonna say people in general that's antisocial, don't have that type of confidence and stuff. They lead with their money,
Yeah, I
and
think,
a lot of men do lead with their money because they first thing is when they conversate, they say
yeah.
something about money, and it's like, oh, if you lead with your money, then I know what I could do with it.
Right. I think that's the biggest thing. Is like women with money. I know a lot of women who indulge in it. I'm out there.
Mhm.
I got you, baby. Hold on one second, son. But no, I think that a lot of men do lead with money and
Mhm.
try to disguise it as confidence, but you can't
Yeah.
disguise money as confidence because all they're gonna do is indulge in what it is given. And what
Yep.
I'll say is a lot of people find victory in finances versus victory in like the heart, the mind,
Mhm.
the passion of like understanding like who you are.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
yeah, um, definitely agree with you. Did you see my message in Facebook?
All right. I've been on live.
The comment, the comment.
Oh, no.
Okay, take a look later.
On Facebook?
Yeah, take a look later.
I be seeing the comments, but I ain't see it.
They must be evaporating.
No, I got the comments over here. It must have been when I was talking.
Maybe
Was it
so.
when I was that man was on here?
I don't know. I popped on, popped off, popped on.
How long ago was it?
I'll send one.
Look, I
I'll send
probably gotta
one.
keep going through it too,
I,
because it showed me YouTube comments mixed in.
no, you good. You good. Listen. I'll send another one. I'll send another one in there.
Okay.
All right, but this is my last one for now. I got my little man to sleep. I
Okay.
appreciate your patience.
Okay. Have a good one.
Oh, you too.
You hear me?
Yes. Hello, young Callie Mae. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from I'm in Atlanta right now though. No, I'm from
Okay.
California.
Okay. What you got?
I just want to tell you the truth. I swear, you the truth, man. You be
Thank
talking from
you.
like listen, it's so powerful. I be like, boy, this girl is like this woman is like I don't know how to explain it, but like it be some crazy stuff. Like you said one time that okay, I just met the girl right, and she
Mhm.
want me to pay her rent. I was like, okay, you been doing it for me, so why do I have to do it now? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like you were doing it without me before I met you.
Right.
Oh, you'll never come through for me. All right, man, you gotta understand. I'm trying to build myself up too. I'm helping you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna take away from me.
That's true.
My cup, and my cup halfway full, and your cup empty, and I pour my half cup of yours. What that leave me with? Nothing. So I don't get the situation of these female. Like, it just making me frustrated sometimes, man. Like, you was the truth, man. Like, for real.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Keep doing your thing, man.
I
I like
will.
your
I
video.
am. Thank you.
And like some females can't live with like what you be saying. Like, it's been offended, they be getting mad. No. It's the hardcore truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the hardcore truth break people sometimes. Like, it break them. You just gotta face the fact though. I mean, it's true. Like, I'm saying it's the truth, man. But listen though, I just need some advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got this. I'm having a baby now. So my first baby ever. So I don't want to say too much, but like my her brother, like my baby mother brother, we're going to I'm saying going on a little move to make some money. So instead of him saying like, okay, we'll get some money, we end up going to wax strip club, whatever. I'm saying so we end up going there, and my mind the whole time like, dang, bro, like when we gonna get some money? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying like when we gonna get some money, man?
Mm-hmm.
So I end up messing with the female, and the strip club. I end up messing with her, and the brother ended up telling her what I did. Like, hey,
Well, you didn't think the brother was gonna snitch?
nah, I'm saying I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know he gonna do all that, man. That's crazy, bro. But he kept telling me like, bro, don't you better not but she gonna kill me. Like my sister gonna kill me. I'm like, bro, just chill out, calm down, bro. She ain't gonna know. So you told her, so she know already.
This is the thing you got to know about in-laws. They are your in-laws. They are not your siblings. They not, because that's the one thing you have to know, even like when you are in a relationship or whatever, like having a baby, that end of the day, that's her family. Like, so they'll be cool and all of that. And a lot of people show fake signs and would be acting like, oh, we good. I'm not saying none, this us. But you gotta watch that because it's at the end of the day, it's still their family.
Oh,
So
definitely.
you have to still have in it. And I know, people want to, you want to indulge with your relationship, who you in a relationship with, you want to indulge with their family, but you also still have to be careful because it still is their family. So you have to know what you can do around people and what you can't do around people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna say he wrong for telling her because he is her brother. Cause I know me, I'm snitching if it's my brother. I'm telling my brother, hey, that girl was over there doing that. I'm
Man.
snitching. I'm not gonna lie, I'm snitching. Now, I don't be in people relationships, but like something like that infidelity. Now you know your ass was wrong for that.
I
You
know.
know you was wrong for that. So
I'm well, definitely. I can own it to that. You know what I mean?
yeah, they say in the comments, do your dirt alone, do it by yourself.
Well, definitely. She still trying to get me to come back though. That's crazy.
She still wanna work it out.
Yeah.
You don't want to work it out?
Uh-uh.
Oh, you don't? Oh, well. I mean, well, you gotta be her friend. Y'all gotta have some kind of relationship because y'all got a baby coming. So y'all gotta be cordial at least to make this, just to make it peaceful while y'all are co-parenting. Like you want to have some type of peace. You don't want to be like a toxic co-parenting because that's gonna drain the shit out of you.
She been that before, baby can. You been toxic.
Oh,
It stressed me out a
oh,
lot, bro. I can't take it no more, bro.
oh, where the baby go? Oh Lord. You know when people have babies, it make it more toxic, right?
Wow, man.
Yeah, when people have kids, if they were already toxic, most of the times they become more toxic because now they have a reason to feel to, hopefully she doesn't use the baby as a pawn, but a lot of females do that are already
Yeah.
toxic. They use that as a pawn to get back at you, which is not right, but they do it. So you just got to make sure you try to be as peaceful as possible. I mean, it's easier said than done because I mean, you could be being peaceful and doing the right things. If a person is toxic, they just toxic.
I just thought you gonna put him on child support. I'm like, man, what the?
Oh,
It don't make no sense, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of it, bro. I don't know what to do, man.
well, I mean, it's nothing you can do. Child support always go with the mama. I'm gonna tell you that they always go. Oh, they said get a DNA. Did you get a DNA test? And what did the comments say?
I know it's my child.
He
I'm saying
say he
hands
knows
down.
his child, y'all.
I'm saying hands down, I know. Like,
If she
I've
puts you
been
on
messing
child
around.
support, they gonna grant most of the time the court does grant it. I mean, it's nothing you can do but pay the child support. That's all I can say.
Bucking. I'm
Huh?
bucking. I'm bucking.
Because if you don't pay, she can go back and say put you in jail once you so far behind. The one thing is about I can say the good thing about child support when it comes to visitation, they can't hold your kid away from you if it's your day.
What?
Yes, because that goes into child support visitation, like the days that you get the child, the days that she have the child, and if she tries to hold the child, the day is your day. You can call the police and no, this is my day. She needs to bring me my baby.
No.
So that's the only thing I say, like, with child support and just pay your child support, do your job, and that's all you could do.
I
It's already
regret having
done.
that baby.
It's already done now.
Oh my God, I regret it. I regret it, man. I ain't had no kids, man. Mm. Oh, man. I'm tired of this shit. It's
Just see,
toxic.
just see
It's,
if y'all just gotta see if y'all could come to a peaceful middle ground. That's all I can tell you.
I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't. You had two random people come in the house. You talk bad about me. Oh yeah, I can't. I can't, man.
Oh wow.
You want to have a shootout with the people down the street that you took the random girl with you to her house and tried to make them shoot. Oh man, I ain't saying I ain't with that. Leave me alone. Leave me out of there. Man. For real, but leave me out of that, man. That was the last straw right there. I was like, yeah, it's over with. I don't want to be around you, man. Then you drinking with the baby in your stomach.
Oh
Alcohol.
Lord.
Man, you like, come on, man. I'm just all the way over it, man.
Well,
I can't get back with
okay, so my advice is just, when she filed child support, you attend your court date and just go by with your child support. Whatever child support say you pay, and you do those visitations and you keep it to that point. And if it's too toxic, you get it where you can get it where somebody meets her and pick up your baby and give it to you so you don't have to interact directly with her. Like maybe your mom or somebody can meet her and get the baby, and then that way y'all don't, cause you don't want to get to the point where something go down and you end up in jail behind, toxic toxic stuff.
it. Just let it play out, see what's going on.
Well, good luck on your whole situation. I thank you for coming on and I
It ain't
wish
gonna
you
be
the
no good
best
luck.
of everything.
Well, definitely ain't no good luck. Ain't good luck in there. When a female that toxic, there's no type of good luck that coming out of this. I promise you. Right handed guy, there's no good luck, bro. I'm telling you, bro. There's none, bro. So we gotta be together because of the baby. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we do not. We don't have to be together.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Oh man, we don't have to be together, bro. Like, is that an option? Like, you gotta be together with a person you make a baby? No, no,
No,
it's not.
no. So many people are not together with their baby mama and baby daddies. They are not together.
You gonna force me? You gonna force me? You want me to take care of another child? Not going. That's not mine. Like his daddy went to New York and left him out here. That ain't my responsibility. Man, I'll take care of mine, but that little boy is not mine. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with these females, man? I don't understand it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I'm 27. She's 30. There's no way a 30-year-old acting like this.
Well, age don't come maturity don't come with age. That just comes with maturity comes with a person, just maturing because everybody mature at different ages.
Exactly. You're mature. You're 30 something. You know you're still doing it, bro. You're still getting drunk every day. That is sad, bro.
Yeah.
That's sad. Man.
Pray about it. Pray about it, and you just gotta roll with the punches. It's already done. It's nothing you can do about it, and just make the best of it.
Oh, Devin, thank you. You're the truth.
Thank
Much
you.
love to you. Much love.
You have a good night. Ooh, he got a lot going on. Dang. All right, y'all. So that is the night, and I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for the support and love that you all give me on a daily basis. Just taking time out y'all busy schedules to spend time with me. The likes, the shares, the comments. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart because I'm able to have this platform because of you guys. Again, if you have not taken the red flag audit test, make sure you go take that test. If you need more than what we've done on here, go ahead and hit that link in my bio and book you a clarity call, which is 100% confidential in a safe space. Look, I'm fumbling over my word, but thank you so much. Like, I appreciate you all. Y'all make sure y'all have a great rest of y'all night. I hope you guys have a wonderful, awesome weekend. And I will see you Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time Zone. Again, 7 p.m. Standard Time Zone Sunday. Thank you guys. Love you all. Peace.